I'm home.
You didn't tell me you'd be out all night.
Daddy's angry.
You should have at least gotten in touch with me about it.
I'm sorry, Sojiro. We're the ones who kept her out so late. We should be apologizing for her.
And we're all back so early in the morning. We're awfully sorry.
Stop apologizing so much. Being worried isn't exactly on my list of favorite activities, but I assume you had a good reason for it, right?
Right, Sojiro does know where the Phantom Thieves.
Have you seen him at all lately?
Him? What are you bringing him up for?
You know what his deal is right now, Sojiro?
Well, yeah. He's been locked up since last year.
What? He's been locked up since last year. In the prison? Or interrogation?
Locked up?
What's going on?
What are you guys talking about? Well, I was gonna ask you that, but now I'm getting a strange feeling that I've been seeing him until fairly recently. Anyways, why don't you all take a seat before I go over his situation?
So he's in juvenile detention.
Juvenile detention.
Well, I need to stock up on a few supplies before I open up shop. Feel free to hang out here while I'm out.
Thank you.
So, this is our original reality, right? Or are we in another different one now?
You know, these unexpected changes could actually be the end results of our actions in our own reality. Remember how he was originally planning on turning himself into the police? Then Akechi-kun did it for him instead.
But that took place in Dr. Maruki's reality, which means he's currently...
So everything that would have happened if it weren't for Dr. Maruki, now it's actually happened?
You know, what y'all are saying is starting to make sense.
Yep. Now Dr. Maruki's reality is gone.
But in that case, in the real reality, I mean, the reality we're in right now, what happened with Morgana and Akechi?
Don't say it. Just like with my mom. Now Morgana's.
Did someone say my name?
Oh, again?
This again?
Deja vu.
Recycled gags suck! Why do you always have to get us all worried like that? How are you here? Looks like it really was just the metaverse me who disappeared. Eventually, I woke up in Shibuya. Getting all the way back here took some time.
Hey, this is the same thing that happened as last time.
Come on, don't scare us like that. Oh, but wait, does that mean Akechi's...
What is it, Mona-chan? Well, about him.
No. I can't believe Akechi-san's really...
What the hell? So he was fighting that hard, knowing he was gonna disappear the whole time.
So he's incarcerated, and Akechi is... I thought I'd braced myself for the decision we made, but... This truly is a harsh reality.
We all decided to live our real lives and look to the future from here. But even so...
I just can't accept Senpai being stuck behind bars. Why don't we try to help him somehow?
Don't you care about Akechi?
Nice. I'm impressed with the idea.
Yeah, we won't put up with this injustice.
But what can we do to actually help him get out of there? I remember Sis telling me a while ago, in order to overturn a sentence, you need definitive evidence that proves the subject's innocence.
So what you're saying is, we just gotta find that evidence, right?
Then we're on the case.
There's no time for us to waste. We're going to show off what the Phantom Thieves are capable of. One last time.
Last job for the Phantom Thieves.
That's right. Let's go!
We're gonna save our leader no matter what it takes.
Yeah!
Oh, How do they suppose they're gonna do that?
Really? Now that we know the name, all we need is an address. You're right. We'll succeed if we all do it together. Sis has yet to say anything, but I believe she's looking into possible actions as well. As for me, I will look into every viable solution. Thanks. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san.
To Shiho-san. Make sure you give my regards to Shiho-san. That's... Is she talking to An then?
Oh, could we try getting their help as well? I'm sure they would gladly cooperate. That would be a great help. I'll leave that to you. We'll talk again tomorrow. Let's save him. No matter what.
They're getting all the help they need.
I already told you. There was nothing wrong with his conduct. I was his guardian, so I should know best.
Haha.
I bet you're just trying to dig up some dirt. You probably want to pin a crime on him. But I'm not gonna let that happen. You hear me?
I'll announce his name as the key figure in the completion of the medicine at the next conference. I've heard that Miwa-chan's progress is going well.
Indeed, that's true, but
Miwa-chan's physician.
I'm certain that this will help prove his good character in the trials. Please, I want to increase his chances of being found innocent as much as possible.
I see. So that's why.
So this is the physician of the little girl that Dr. Takemi was trying to save the whole time.
You'll cooperate too, right?
And so we need to release an official opinion from this school to object his arrest to the police. You'll all agree with me, correct?
Ooh, even that mean teacher is
Look at our
here.
teachers if they don't believe in their students.
The English teacher and the mean, you know, the the mean social studies teacher.
Yeah, that's the kid.
Yep. There's the former Yakuza man.
Also, you guys know someone in public security, right? Won't you introduce me to him?
He's even getting help from the Yakuza.
I have to protect him, using whatever means necessary. I'm begging you.
Please, I beg of you. Please help me collect enough signatures.
And you're the man, Mishima.
I want to help a friend who's innocent.
Takes a lot of courage to do that.
He's a really good guy. He always fights for the sake of others.
Mishima.
He's my best friend!
Mishima, you're the man.
So
Oh.
basically, the reason why we were able to come to our senses is because he saved us. And now he's in a crisis himself. I believe it's our turn to save him this time. But our words alone won't reach anyone. That's why I need Yokota-san and everyone's help. Won't you please protest the police with me? Please!
All the believers in her organization.
Please tell me if you know of this young man. I need testimonies from people to use in the special article in regards to him. Did he truly look like a boy who would cause an assault here?
Hey, that's Ren's hometown.
There's a discrepancy in the other residents' testimonies in the court decision at the time. Please, you have to remember.
That's right, use your power as a journalist.
Yes, it's thanks to that young man. I would still be trapped in that awful match fixing if not for his support. And now, this honest gentleman is locked up in Juvenile Hall, despite being innocent. This time, I wish to be the one to come to his rescue. Please,
He doesn't belong in juvenile detention at all.
Samira's coach.
I swear I'll make up for the missed practice. Please, let me take just a short break. Coach?
No deal.
But...
I've got a few connections up my own sleeve that'll probably be more useful than simply doing your own legwork. I'll also try calling around to check if any of my other trainees have some useful info. But if I do this for you, it means you're continuing practice as scheduled. Got it? I'm sure it's what he'd want for you too.
Ah,
Thank you so much, Coach.
she has such a good coach. Incarcerated?
You escaped the prison of the heart only to be imprisoned in reality. What a most ironic outcome. Your wish for others' happiness prevailed over your own. However, I feel as though all is finally well. In the end, you willingly chose the correct path. Most importantly, you never compromised your values for your own well-being. The final arcana you have acquired is the world. It is the power for an individual to stand on their own 2 feet, swayed by none. That power shall fuel the hope shared amongst your friends and yourself to strive towards a better future. With the world, you are no longer without a place to belong, and will never trudge a path alone again.
My own duties end here as well. You were truly a remarkable guest.
What a weird man, Igor. It's disappearing, the Velvet Room. Oh. Lavenza. Hey, Sai.
Long time no see.
Yep.
We met last on Christmas Eve, right? Never mind, it's nothing. I have 2 great pieces of news for you today. First, we finally managed to prosecute Masayoshi Shido. He'll likely be found guilty. I'm grateful for your cooperation with the trial. Your testimony proved to be very useful.
Glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
To be frank, it seemed almost hopeless at one point. But thanks to the civil protests, some of the more indecisive prosecutors came to our side. It will likely be some more time until the hearing begins, but this is the first step to true change. The only charges right now are for breaking election laws, breaking funding control laws, and bribery.
He's not tried for murder yet. That Shido guy, huh?
I knew that proving the metaverse's existence would be difficult, but I still find myself dissatisfied. Shido did admit to all of his crimes, though, including everything you know about. Now for the other piece of good news. As of today, you'll be free to go.
Woo! I'm free. I get to leave? Really? Why so suddenly? I get to leave?
That's right. Shido's confession brought light to the truth of your case. We were able to prove your innocence in the original assault charge that led to your arrest. Your sentence will no doubt be rescinded. You're a free man. The others did everything they could for you. Bringing in the woman who was the victim in your case as a witness was the turning point. To think they'd be able to track down someone involved in a case from well over a year ago. That wasn't all. An unbelievable amount of support has come in from various other places as well. Regardless, the righteous phantom thieves are gone. All that remains is for us adults to lead society in the right direction. Then again, I have to wonder if you believe what I say.
We made a promise. I trust you, sort of. Not so sure. We made a promise.
Thank you. Still, I'm glad I was able to save you in court. I've never felt so happy in my entire life. I'm not quite sure how to put it, but saving your future meant more to me than my own career.
Happiest job in your career, yeah?
I feel like you even taught me how to live.
You're exaggerating. That wasn't my intention. You're exaggerating.
That's not true. By the way, there's something that's been on my mind. What did the treasure of my world turn out to be?
The treasure of Saya's palace. It was her father, Makoto, and her father's police book, wasn't it? I don't remember. Why do you want to know?
I suppose it doesn't matter now one way or the other. There is one more thing. I haven't even told Makoto about this.
Huh.
But I realized something after meeting all of you. My most prized treasure is the justice I use to protect those important to me.
Justice is your treasure.
Makoto helped show me that as well. Once the Shido case is settled, I'm thinking of quitting my job and becoming a defense lawyer. I wanted to reform the system, but I'll have to leave that to someone else. Going forward, I want to enact justice not for myself, but for the sake of others. Well then, I need to go submit the paperwork for your release. Thank you again for everything you've done. See you later.
Haha, I'm a free man. Ren's a free man.
Hey, you kept me waiting. To be honest, I didn't really want to come, but Futaba just wouldn't stop bugging me. Anyway, you're a free man now, aren't you?
Stop lying, Sojiro.
It'd look bad on me if you did something again under my watch. All right, let's go home. It's cold, so get in quick. It's not moving at all.
Due to the railway incident this morning, widespread delays have impacted the various lines and...
Another accident, huh?
Hey, this is deja vu. This was when Ren first met Sojiro. Same thing happened.
Reminds me of that day back in April. Remember when we went to introduce you at the school?
Oh yeah, nope. I'm trying to forget. Oh yeah.
It's almost been a whole year since then. Thinking back, I was pretty awful to you. Throwing you in that storage room all by yourself. Then again, soon you're gonna be... Made some great friends here. You'd better thank them when we get back, all right?
Home sweet home. After all these months. Oh, they must be waiting inside. Oh.
Woohoo! Namaste!
Namaste.
Whoa!
You did it! It has been a while.
Not bad. You look fine.
I'm glad you seem well. And the best for last, me. So we meet again. It's good to see you.
Same here. Same here.
All right, so let's grab a table.
I gotta head out and grab some groceries. I'm sure you guys have plenty to talk about.
Now we're only missing one last person.
Was that? Oh, right. Sumire. Actually, 2 people were missing.
She texted me a little while ago that she's finished with practice and heading here. I'm guessing she'll be here any minute now. Sorry I'm late.
There you are.
Senpai! Welcome back.
All right, that's everyone.
Come on, Sumire, take a seat.
Man, it went well, yeah?
I'm so glad we didn't give up.
This was certainly worth the effort.
We didn't know what to do once you were gone, but then we realized something. Even if we don't have the metaverse or any other special powers, we can still change reality.
If we didn't do that at the very least, we'd be betraying the entire reason we stood up to Maruki.
We'll oppose the injustices of this reality with our own strength. That's what we all agreed upon.
Ever since then, we've been doing just that. Busting our asses trying to get you out of the clink.
Not just us. Everyone who believed in you joined us. Thanks to that, we've got our leader back.
Thank you. You saved me. Took you long enough. I don't know. Took you long enough.
Sorry, man. We were trying real hard, you know?
Hey, don't say sorry, man.
They treated you fine, right? Actually, did you lose some weight?
It would be understandable. I've heard the food in prison is quite foul. So, what did you eat?
Was it bugs? Fermented mackerel? Or maybe durian? You're missing the point.
You're gonna get some good food soon enough, though. Boss is out getting stuff for our party right now. Come on, everyone's back together. It's time to celebrate.
I guess you really were hungry. Oh, and that wasn't you? Sorry about that.
It was you.
Ah, it was Sumire.
Sojiro will be back soon. Just hang in there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry for not minding my business. But we heard from Boss. You're going back home next month? Can't you stay here? Sure, we proved you're not guilty, but people are still gonna label you there, aren't they? Ain't it just gonna be uncomfortable going back?
What's the matter? We were all so excited a moment ago. How about this? If our leader is leaving, the Phantom Thieves are truly disbanding, correct? Today, we can celebrate his release and commemorate the day of our disbandment.
What kind of commemoration is that?
I was serious when I said it. It sounds like a good idea to me.
I guess you're right. We just gotta double our excitement for today.
About that, there's something I need to tell you guys. I've decided to go with him when he leaves.
Oh.
He's pretty special after all. Plus, we need someone there in case he turns back into a delinquent.
I've never been a delinquent. Let me think it over. I'm counting on you. Let me think it over. I've never been a delinquent.
Really? Either way, I want you guys to add my farewell party to the one we're having tonight.
I don't know. Is that important?
You're not leaving for another month, right?
It is far too early for a farewell party.
That'll just muddy the purpose of this celebration. Oh, how dare you! Sumire, at least you're on my side, right?
Me? Then, what say we call this a second round welcoming party?
That's the ticket, my re-welcoming party. Nobody can complain about that. So, for the food at my party, I demand sushi! Sushi!
Man, you guys are loud. I could hear you from outside.
Chief, they're so mean!
Noisy as always.
Wait a minute, Sojiro can't understand Morgana, can he?
Hey, I'm not some normal cat!
I can't understand what you're saying to me, you know.
No, I would much rather have sushi than something like... This is delicious!
What an assertive little guy. I wonder where he got that from.
That's just part and parcel of who I am. The one, the only Morgana.
Stop trying to talk so big. You're just a cat now.
Shut up! I don't need to hear that from some dumb ape.
What was that?
It's things like that. You get angry so fast. Oh, and you're vulgar.
You little... Why don't you go disappear again?
They're back to their relationships. Back to square one.
Shut up! We're supposed to be celebrating, not fighting. They're at it again.
You guys never change, do you?
Seriously, that weirdo Inari.
Who are you calling a weirdo?
Don't worry. Being weird is just a sign of your individuality. You don't need to defend him about that.
Well, anyways, we're all here now. Let's kick this party off!
Very well.
Sojiro, I want sushi!
Delicious food, fluffy sheets. I guess home is what you make of it, even in this abandoned building of all places. Hey, take care of me like this back home too, okay?
But seriously.
So, I wanted to ask you something. Remember the tail end of Maruki's palace when I was actually flying? That wasn't a dream, right? Sure wasn't. Why do you ask? Oh, I don't know. Sure wasn't. Sure wasn't.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought so. But I still can't figure out how that was possible in the first place. So this is just a theory, but don't you still have that star Jose gave you? Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, it's... The star's lost its luster. This was shining the last time you looked at it, right? So it really was the effect of the star. Oh, well, of course it was, now that I think about it. Hey, we didn't find out what Jose is in the end. There's no other way that the idea of a cat converting into a helicopter could suddenly become a common cognition. Well, we're through with the metaverse, and it only happened in the most extreme of emergencies. So I have a feeling that won't be happening again anytime soon. How did he turn into a helicopter? Oh, there she is. Oh yeah, exclusive Ren Kitkona's tearful release. How's it feel to be free? You better come see me. Or I'll just go to your place tomorrow. Looks like I've received some messages. Oh boy. All of Ren's girlfriends are now contacting him. Are you home? If there's nothing wrong with you, then let me come over and examine you. Just kidding. I just wanted to see you. Can I come over tomorrow after work? Looks like I've received some messages. I got a call from school that you returned safely. I'm so glad. I want to talk to you in person, so are you free tomorrow? I can make the trip to meet you somewhere if you want. Looks like I've received some messages. I heard that you've returned. Welcome back. This is Hifumi. I'd like to see you. Do you have any plans for tomorrow evening? Looks like I've received some messages. This is Chihaya. I've been waiting for you to get home. I have so much I want to talk to you about. I'd love to see you. Do you want to hang out tomorrow night? Looks like I've received some messages. The party's... Futaba, the party's not over. Tomorrow's gonna be a real one. I have a gift too. Let's meet, just the two of us. Looks like I've received some messages. On. Hey, let's meet again tomorrow. We can celebrate your getting released, just the two of us. I have something for you too. I'll see you at your place? Looks like I've received some messages. Makoto, I couldn't say this in front of all the others, but I'd like to see you privately. Can I come by Leblanc tomorrow? Looks like I've received some messages. Haru. Hey, do you think we could meet again tomorrow evening? If it's alright with you, we have much to talk about. Looks like I've received some messages. And Sumire, I'm glad you made it back. I still find myself trying to call her Kasumi. It's Sumire. I'm glad you made it back. I'm sorry I couldn't see you today. I'd like to see you tomorrow night, if that's okay. I can only spend time with one person. What should I can only spend time with one person. What should I do tomorrow? Rower. Ooh. Maybe I won't respond. What is this option? Don't respond. Spend time with Samir. Maybe I won't respond. Don't respond. You never change, do you?
Come on, let's go to bed. You're working at the shop from tomorrow onward, right?
Morgana was looking at that the whole time. You're working at the shop from tomorrow. What happens now that I haven't responded to any of them? Every day is so boring. I don't care if it's just courtesy, I want chocolate. Well, you're giving him chocolate? Watch where you're going, old man. Who cares about Valentine's Day anyway? Well, that's the day. Back to the old world. Evening.